The way of the woman is upon me. Ooh, cycle has hit. You could have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you. Oh, it's true. I do love you. Okay. I've been doing the apple cider vinegar rinse for my hair. It's working. We doing a damn thing. Where you at? Baby, where you at? It's 12, right? Yeah, it's 12 Eastern Standard Time. You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting. It's 12. I'm on time. Y'all late. Waiting for you. You could have a. Hey guys! Oh my gosh! Please don't tell me I can't see you guys' comments again. I will not. Let's just do that. You could have a piece of. Hey! What's up? You could have a piece of my love. I don't know why that song is in my head, but it is. It's waiting for you. Boy, it's true. Hey! Wait, hold on. Let me see. Hey, Courtney. Or hi from Courtney. What's up, girl? Hey, Tanya. Hey, Billy. What's up? Yes. Thank you, guys. I wanted to do it at this time so that everybody could be a part of it because I knew it was hard for some people to say it because I know some people watch me from different sides of the coast. So thank you all for joining in. I just got finished rewatching the Bachelor episode because I wanted to use some pictures in my edited review that's actually going to upload after this chat. So look out for that right after because I'm getting that ready. Oh, gosh. Let's talk. Hey, oh, thank you. I hope I'm saying it right. Fortune Zervakis. Thank you. Hey. Oh, y'all just got off of work. Wait, A. Smith, where you located? You just got off of work. What time is it? It's 3 hours. It's a 3-hour time difference if you're from the East Coast. What time is it over there? Wait, Melissa, why are you upset? Oh, you know what? Listen, I'm not mad at Demi. Here is why. Demi is doing what she was hired to do. Demi was hired to cause all kinds of ruckus and, get in the girls' heads, make them insecure, especially the girls. She was hired to do things in front of the camera. That she's only poking and she was doing her job. I can't be mad at her. I cannot be mad at her. Oh, okay. What's up, Baltimore? Oh, I am not missing the snow, Monique, at all. I'm good on that. The only time I ever loved snow was when I was in school because I knew for me that meant no school, okay? Because Philadelphia, it has been snowing since the beginning of time in Philadelphia. We still don't know how to deal with snow. We still shut the city down for snow or black ice. So that's the only time I enjoyed it. Now, I'm good. Hey, Tina, good afternoon. Yes, Marianne, you caught alive. What's up, Betty? You know what? He did. Yes, he did, Fortune. I absolutely agree with Colton sending home Courtney. She was annoying. Courtney was so annoying this episode. I was like pausing my TV and just screaming at it like, girl, please. Like, I didn't understand. Like, Demi was being messy, right? Demi wasn't being messy to her. She went after Demi because Demi was talking to Colton twice. I'm like, what are you there to do, Courtney? She just sat there, and even girls who are competing with her was encouraging her to go and talk to Colton. She still wouldn't go. Courtney was crazy. She was crazy. I hate to say it, but she was just off her rocker if she think that anything she did on this episode made sense. It didn't make sense to me. Maybe something was happening behind the cameras that we couldn't see, but Courtney was just outright nuts. None of it made sense. You are going to talk to him again. And I haven't been to talk to him once. And all the girls in the room are like, girl, go talk to him. No, it's going to happen organically. No, it's not. This is a contrived TV show. Girl, go talk to the dude. I couldn't stand her. Hey, Jessica from Florida. Oh, yes. A lot of you do not like Demi. Guys, this is what she was hired to do. Oh, my goodness. Monique called her a demon. Oh, you know what? That's the only thing I didn't like that Demi did. I did not like her making fun of Courtney with the rose. She was being very petty and very childish. Outside of that, I was just like, this is what she's on the show for. Like, villain, and Demi is the villain, obviously. Don't worry, Miss Ship Sailing. We don't hate all Courtneys. Just that one was just off her rocker. You know what, guys? I can't believe that so many people do not like Demi. I feel like I'm the only one riding for her because I know what her point is on this show. Like, she's just there to be messy. That is Demi's job. And I'm like, all right, girl, you doing your part. What's up, Jersey? Oh, I would really want to do a meet and greet. He's getting all those freaking Bachelor interviews. Out of nowhere, Miss Lauren started getting like Bachelor interviews as soon as the episode like aired. Like as soon as the episode went off, like the next day on YouTube, she had a full-on like intimate interview with anybody from Bachelor Nation. Now I know why. Secure the bag, sis. Secure the bag. But honestly, I think they're a cute couple. I'm happy for them. I like when people within the same industry get together because it's very hard when you're in the industry dating somebody outside of it. They don't understand. So when you can find love within the entertainment community, I'm all for it. All for it. They're a cute couple. Hold up. Please hurry up and send Hannah B home. No, we can't send Hannah B home. We cannot. Guys, she's the only comic relief of the show, and she's the only one really playing up to the cameras with her cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs act. She's the only one doing it. Her confessionals, I loved it. The confessional where she got her drink and she rolled her eyes and was drinking that huge glass of champagne. The girl is like a leech. Girl, she can't go. Hannah B has to stay. Hannah B is going to stay all the way up into the fantasy suites. After that, he's going to send her back in. Like he's not like he's in suites. Who's going to the fantasy suites? Miss North Kakalaki tonight solidified it for me. I was like, oh, this girl is going all the way. Casey or Cassie? I keep on mixing her name up, and I think it's because I'm mixing her up with Cassie, who dated Diddy. But that's probably not her name. Casey or Taisha, Tay. One of them is going. Katie or Tay. One of them. I can't be. Hey, Smith, come on. We gotta have her in there. Oh, yes. Courtney made me sick, you guys. Like, I was so annoyed. I couldn't believe it because she made no sense. And then they had that whole crying thing. And then poor Nicole, who's competing for Colton's attention, goes and chases this heifer. But wait, can we talk about how Nicole was rubbing her back? I was like, that comfort looked painful. She was like ripping the skin off her back with her fingers. It was like really hard. And I was like, oh, Nicole, just give her kind words. She was so rough. But Courtney she made no sense. And then she did this thing that I hated. She did this thing where she put her head in her hand and was like, yeah. How old are you? Yeah. 20, yeah. Well, your maturity doesn't show. Yeah, you're not classy like me. Yeah, I hated that. Because it was so classist. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was trying to make it seem like she was above Demi. And I'm like, Demi is messy. I will give her that. But honey, you're not better than nobody. Don't pull it, Courtney. Don't pull it. Because we don't got no receipts on you yet. Let me tell you something messy tea. Y'all gonna give me some tea on Courtney with this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, where are you from? How old are you? I'm sorry. Are you one of the Obama's daughters? Who are you? Oh, Courtney got under my skin. Yes, Jessica, thank you. Demi is ruthless. That's why we need her there, because nobody else is going to play that game. Everybody else is playing cutesy and innocent. Oh my goodness, I've only seen a penis once. We need somebody like Demi, because nobody else on the show is going to play this card. Demi is all of America. Messy. Ooh. Okay, Cassie, Hannah G. Who's Hannah G? Oh, Skipper. You know what? I don't know about Skipper. Remember, in my first review, I thought that she was a top runner for me. I felt like they had a really good connection, and it just seemed like it was instant for them, in my opinion. But Skipper, it was just like when they were laying down and kissing on that bed, I don't know. It felt uncomfortable to me. I was just like, this don't look or feel right. And that was my top couple. I thought that she was going to take it in the end. But after this episode, I don't see it for them. Ain't that weird? All of that change. I just don't see it for that couple. I think he is going to marry Miss North Kakalaki. After that date, I was like, wow, you guys are in it. You are in it. I felt that. Like, I know that he is very sexually attracted to Katie. I don't see a sexual attraction with Colton and anybody else in this group of ladies but Katie. Like, he really has it for Katie. Emotionally, he is really connected with Miss North Kakalaki. I don't know who has both of those aspects, because I think he needs to be sexually attracted to the woman, and he also needs to be emotionally attracted to the woman. But I don't know. I can't find a girl in the group who I think has both of those qualities, because his dates with Katie is very physical. He's in it. And then his dates with Miss North Kakalaki, they just like, listen, they had me convinced. I was like, y'all should just have the wedding right here. Like, why are we looking for anybody else? You two are in it. But is he sexually attracted to her? Because he wasn't rubbing her legs like he was rubbing Katie's. Let's talk, okay? Oh, yes, Nefertiti. She has to go far. Not only did she bungee jump, homegirl got her hair wet in seawater. Every black woman know what I'm talking about. We don't do that. We don't play with no salt water on our hair, especially on I stayed for a long time. You know what I mean? You've seen my fresh out of the shower hair, because you know that when I first come out the shower, my hair is like this long. Okay? My hair is this long. I pull it out to get to this length. But baby, it looks like I'm damn near bald. Okay? But when we're doing like a first date, no. You're going to see the hair that I want to present to you that night. Not my fresh out the womb hair. Oh, no. You know what? A lot of people have been talking about her being a bachelorette. What do you think about Tay being a bachelorette? I don't know if I'm there yet with her. I like her, but I don't know if I'm there yet. She's sweet, and I think for me, that's it. I need something more interesting. I need more personality for me, and I think it's because I came back to this show for Rachel. I add up every bachelorette next to her. So I'm just like, you got to give me something, because I felt like for Rachel, in my opinion, like she gave me everything. She gave me drama. She gave me shares. There was comedy, very well-rounded, and she wasn't so cookie cutter. And I think that's a part of the format for The Bachelor as well, or The Bachelorette. I think the cookie cutter thing is definitely a part of it, but I just felt like she was the bachelor for everyone. You know what I mean? She was like Obama. She was everybody's bachelorette. And I haven't seen that lately. What was the girl after? Sis, you have got to get a publicist. I do not remember her name. It's not Rachel. Or I was going to say Lauren. Lauren is the other one. Who was Becca? Girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? We still talking about Rachel. You have to get out there more, sis. I'm forgetting about you. I liked her. She was sweet, but for me, I felt like she was, no shade, a pity bachelorette. You know what I mean? Like, we all felt bad for her. So I felt like that role was given to her because we felt bad. You know, our feelings were hurt. But she wasn't our first choice. You know what I mean? So I just want somebody that, can we go back to Rachel? Not give me a Rachel, but give me somebody who excites us. You know, and I don't think we've had that lately. So we will see. But I like her, but I just don't know if she is, for me right now, Bachelorette material. Yes, Victoria, that sister scene was weird. And I don't think they were able to get it back after that. Even when Colton and Casey or Cassie made out, I think it still felt kind of awkward. You know, they didn't want to hear that. They did not want to hear that fortune that they were brother and sister in the past life. And truth be told, we're all related. So, you know, somebody, you're going to connect some DNA with a partner, you know, some point in your life. So that makes sense, but we don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Like in the Bible, you know, we know all them kids was banging each other. Adam and Eve's kids was procreating, okay? But we don't really talk about it. You know what I mean? We know what happened, but we don't really talk about it. When they start of getting back there, I do believe that they will, though. I do believe. But that fortune messed it up. Even Colton was disgusted. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody posted a link and I can't see it yet. Yes, it was. That makeout scene. First, can we go back? Okay. Although I was uncomfortable with Colton and Skipper making out, I felt like at some point he was going to lose his virginity because they were like, when he jumped on top of her, I was like, wait, what's going on? I was like, oh, girl, wait a minute. He's not acting like a virgin. Like, what is happening here? Because I don't even think that she expected him to jump on top of her. But girl, listen, y'all know me. I would like to see it. I was like, well, what are we doing? Hold on. And then his pants almost split. It was a lot happening with that scene. But it still made me uncomfortable because she is so much, I think it's because of her size. She's so much smaller than him. And he just looked so massive and giant. I don't know. It just looked incestuous. I didn't like it. But he was ready. No, Renee, I do like Becca. But I have to be honest, Becca was she was a pity pig because we all felt bad for her. All of us hated Ari. We did not like how the show or Ari did her. But when I was reviewing Ari's season, I didn't want Becca to be the Bachelorette. I was hoping for TT because she would have been a messy Bachelorette. She was good TV. It was either TT and who was the other chick? It wasn't Lauren. Who was the other girl that I wanted? It was TT and another girl. I never wanted Becca to be the Bachelorette because I didn't feel like she would be good TV. And to be honest with you, she was kind of boring. But no, I won't say boring. It just wasn't TV entertaining. Some people don't really have the performance aspect in them. And I think sometimes we forget that even though a lot of us believe in the Bachelor and the Bachelorette and these relationships, you still have to have a performer quality to keep the audience. And sometimes Becca would just fade into the background on her own show. And I was like, girl, you gotta give me something. Even now, I still struggle to remember her. But I still remember Rachel because Rachel stays in the press. She knows how to play the game. And maybe Becca wasn't here to play the game, but she worked in PR. So I don't know, but I do like her. I like her as a person. I felt really bad for her. I didn't like how the show played her because I thought she really thought that she was going to get, even though, can you not feel bad for somebody who thought they were getting married to someone and now a year later they're married and having a baby with somebody else? He proposed to you first. So I can understand that. I didn't like her as the Bachelorette. You know, I didn't like her as the lead of a TV show, basically. It was a little dry for me. Hey. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to have to, we got a nutcase in here. Child, I done opened up the comments and I don't think I should have. I normally have it on like a spam protector. And when you don't have it on a spam protector, you get some psychos in here. But don't worry, guys. He's gone. It was boring. You know what? Me too, Betty. I saw those pictures on Instagram of Ari and Lauren, and I just let it go. I said, you know what? He's happy. She's happy. It was messy how y'all got together. I pray that karma don't come back and get you in another life. But listen, enjoy your new baby. Have fun. I I can't hate on that couple no more. Yes, that's what it is, TJ. She was, she was a normal American chick. You know what I mean? But it wasn't, you got to have star quality too, because it's a TV show. You know what I mean? Daddy, I'm not going to say that. Oh, they put some money into Colton. Listen, I don't know what else is happening with him, but I guarantee you the Bachelor is investing in him. I'm telling you, they are spending some money on Colton. I think they believe that he's going to be a huge star, and they want to be a part of that process as much as they can. Because this Singapore trip, week 4, all these happened. It was like, what, 20, 15 chicks that they had to pay to fly to Singapore and stay in a nice hotel, feed them? What? That's expensive. So I'm like, y'all are giving this boy the treatment. And especially even with the PR for this season, Colton was everywhere. Every mall I went to, it was a huge poster of Colton with a rose. They are really investing in him. The Bachelor wants their coin. So they are investing in him because they think that he is going to be a true star. He is. He's dry, but he's tall. He's blonde and he's massive. And this is America. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have done well, in South Africa, but this is America. So of course, that's what is fed to us. So everybody's going to eat it up. Oh, yes, Deja. I hope I'm saying your name right, because that's how my cousin spells and pronounces her name. I definitely think that he's going on Dancing with the Stars, and they're probably going to set it up for him to win. They really are. Like, he's going to do all that stuff. The only thing he won't do is like the marriage boot camp stuff. Like, he's not going to do the messy reality TV, but he's going to do all that feel-good TV. He's probably going to come out with the hosting show where he builds houses for terminally ill kids and their parents. I'm telling you, that boy is about to be money. Money. Yes, Sarah, I saw that. I saw Rachel finally found her wedding planner. So this wedding is happening. I'm telling you guys, I told y'all. She said that she was getting married early 2019. So it's happening. She got a wedding planner. It can't be that far out. But you know what? I've never planned a wedding. How early do you get a wedding planner? Or how late? I don't know. I've been in 2 weddings and I became a wedding planner like a week out before the wedding. So I've never known people who've had the budget or been in weddings where people have had the budget for a wedding planner. So I don't know how soon you're supposed to get one, but I feel like if she now has a wedding planner, then that means something is happening soon, right? I could be wrong. Oh, Victoria. I was going to wait, but since we're here, let's talk about it. So Miss North Kakalaki opening up about being sexually assaulted. Listen, I wasn't ready because I kept on saying tonight is a very special Bachelor. So I thought it was going to be, and it essentially was Colton's virginity story, but I didn't think it was going to be that. They didn't really set it up like it was going to be so intense because I didn't expect that. I was listening to her and I was like, wait, what? I didn't expect it. I did not expect that at all. And it was an emotional moment for me, not because something like that has happened to me, but I feel like I was already in an emotional state already when I started watching the show because I had just finished watching Rent. So I was already crying by the time I started watching the show. So when we got to her story, I was a mess, a whole mess. And I felt bad for her and that I was immediately scared for her because something like that is not easy to share, especially in a time where social media is very huge and you come across some awful people. And I just felt really scared for her because I know she has to be on social media for the show and because of the pageants and everything that she does. But I just was very concerned about, trolls or whatever trying to attack her. Somebody who's already experienced something really awful doesn't need people who thinks that she was asking for it. That always happens. Even in this comment section, we're talking about the freaking Bachelor and some guy is in here. I deleted him, but, shouting, just nasty things to women. So, it happens. And I was just nervous. I was really, really nervous, but I thought it was big of her to speak on that. I'm thankful for him to do it because it's something that happens. It is a part of women's lives, it's a part of men's lives, and it needs not to be normalized, but talking about it needs to be normalized because so many victims suffer in silence. And I think when more people speak up, we won't have, so it really, really is. I don't think that, a kid just comes out and is just like, I'm a rape today. I think it's this idea that, our bodies are for male consumption only. So we got to dress how they want us to dress. When they're ready to take our bodies, we have to be able to give it. I even grew up in church where they taught that, where that whole your body is your part, but she had sex with him anyway because her body is his. I remember being a freaking kid and I was like, something is wrong with that. Like your wife is sick in pain and she still had sex with you, or because God says that she's supposed to give you her body whatever she wants to, even when she got the damn flu. It's like, what? It didn't make sense to me as a child, and it damn sure don't make sense to me now as an adult. So I said all that to say that I'm glad she said it. I felt bad for her when she did because of the backlash that a lot of victims get, but very manipulative. When she said it, she said to him, I'm saying this so that you can know, that when I'm not okay, you can know why. So for me, I was just like, oh, I think she's falling for him because that's really deep. You don't say anything like that to a partner unless you're getting to the place where you feel like this is the real deal. So I was concerned for her about that too. I was just like, girl, are you there with Colton? Week 4? Okay, girl. Okay. I was very concerned for her because that's not easy to share. And I don't think the producers made her do it. I think she just felt like it was necessary to tell him, 4 times when she's acting odd so that he could understand why. But I'm like, woo, I think it's too soon for you to be here with him, girl. Too soon. How do y'all too soon for her to like be something? But then he was intimate with her, telling her about Ollie, and I felt like it was too soon. I don't know. This couple confused me because I felt like they were moving way too fast. But then a part of me was just like believing it and just being like, you guys have something really special happening here. I don't know. It was a lot for me after that scene. And maybe because I was still crying because of Rent. I don't know. But I was like, whoo, it's a lot happening here. And I don't really know how to process it just yet. You know what? Tia's season, if Tia was a Bachelorette, that would have been the most country but interesting Bachelorette. Because what I like about Tia, yes, she's a scammer. I get it, right? Poor thing scammed the wrong way. She scammed Colton to a better position. She didn't even do nothing for herself because I don't know what she's doing today. But I feel like she was just so not Bachelorette type. And I just feel like bad girls need love too. You know what I mean? Like girls who don't fit the mold need love too. And I would have liked to have seen a different type of Bachelorette. You know what I mean? Even with Rachel, you know what I mean? Rachel was of another culture, of another race. You know what I mean? But she was still pretty much in that same good girl mode of the Bachelorette. And I would have liked to see somebody like Tia find love. Why not? You know what I mean? Girls who don't, fall into society standards, they're here, they exist, and they should be represented as well. Bad girls need love. That should be the title. If we get like a Bachelorette that's not cookie cutter, bad girls need love too. And just have her weeds, not a rose. Or a glass of wine. Like what? I'm here. I want a husband too. Shoot. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm trying to catch up to your comments. Hold on. And guys, somebody mentioned my fan. Listen, the fan is cute. I have a good time with it, but it's actually hot under these lights. That's why I use it. Kendall. Yes, it was Kendall. Thank you, Cece. No, it was not CCC. Thank you, Betty. Yes. You know what? CCC, I think he might. He might. I think Colton actually might end up on Cassie's show because season 2 is supposed to be coming out real soon. And I'm like, I wonder if he's on it. I wouldn't be surprised. I think Colton is going to start off on like Days of Our Lives. Then he's going to creep into like a guest spot on like an ABC comedy. And then, you know, lo and behold, he's going to be on Netflix or Hulu, you know, saving a child from being kidnapped. I'm telling you what's happening. Next thing you know, he's going to be in the Fast and Furious 92. It's going to happen. That is where he's going. They're raising him up to be like, he could never fill his shoes. But I'm telling you, they're trying to give him the Paul Walker treatment. Because Paul Walker, gorgeous, right? He could only play one character. You know, he was very one-dimensional, but he was fine as wine. And I think this is what they're doing with Colton. But we have to find out how he's going to look bald, because I don't think that hair is going to last all the way into his 30s. So he has to find out what that hair is going to look like bald. Yes, you know what? You guys and your names. Sayu one, so you. Yes, you are right. I do feel like Ari and Lauren were a better match, and I think because so many of us like Becca, we ain't want to admit it, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? Like, they were just better. I'm so happy for Rachel, guys. I really, really am. I know I critiqued her because I really wanted her to be with Peter, but I'm happy for her. She seems to be doing really, really well. She's a messy partner because her and Brian on Instagram, their Instagram stories, messy. She reads every person in the Bachelor Nation for filth on any given day. Just go to her stories, especially when she's watching The Bachelorette. She does not hold back, or The Bachelor. She doesn't hold back. She cusses everybody out. I would love to have her on this show. Love to. I just hope she don't talk spicy to me, because I'm very sweet, disrespect. And Rachel got a smart mouth. I couldn't do it. But we'll see. I'm a professional. I would keep it together for y'all. I really hope it wouldn't be like an Omarosa and Wendy Williams moment, because I like Rachel, but mother got a slick mouth. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Yes. He is dry. Y'all talking so fast. I love it. Caitlin. See, you know what? I didn't watch I didn't watch previous Bachelorettes. My first Bachelorette was Trista. Then I dropped out until Rachel. You know what I mean? I was in Juan Pablo's Bachelor season, but then I like dropped out because I didn't dislike him. He just was boring to me. You know what? Nefertiti, I thought about that too. Nefertiti said that she thinks that Colton may keep her because of her story. I think the producers knew about her story, right? And I think they wanted her to share that. I don't think they told her to, but I do think that that was one of the reasons why maybe she was in love with Risman, and she was one of the people who brought down that gymnast children. So I think that maybe they wanted to bring somebody on who reminded him of somebody that he was really in love with, you know, and that's why I was concerned for her, because I feel like I don't want him to fall for her because she's somebody, because she reminds him of somebody else. And I don't want her to fall for him because this is such a magical experience. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to Singapore, he meets you with a Bentley, you're having a great time on the date, and it just feels really intimate and beautiful at the time, right? But then what happens when you get out of that? And he starts calling you Ollie, you know? Like, that's a huge issue. So that's why I was concerned for her when she shared her story. I think it would have been different for me if she was just talking to the women and then she shared that story. It would have been different. But I felt like she shared that story with Colton because she's starting to feel something for him, and she wanted him to be prepared if things come up that are unusual. And that's what bothered me about that, because I just felt like it was too soon for her to be there with him. And I just felt like his response was from somebody who was longing for somebody else. That's what it was for me. It was a lot happening in that scene. And I liked it and I disliked it. And I had like a lot of emotions about it because I was just like, this is good, but something feels wrong about it. And I think that's what it is. I think he sees her as somebody else and she's thinking that what he's feeling and seeing in her is actually her. And it's not, it's Ollie. I hope I'm wrong. He looked uncomfortable. Yeah. We got some tea. Hold up. CCC said Chris Harrison just had a new Access podcast that they will be talking much more about sexual assault stories, and this just opened up many combos. And we will like Colton more when this is over. I like him now. So but I'm glad that they're talking about sexual assault. You have all these women on this damn show. This happens to women on a regular basis. So I'm glad they're having a conversation. Let's normalize talking about this so that people can get free and we can stop this behavior. I think Colton was just trying to Victoria said that she says, yeah, Colton tried to connect it to him being a virgin, which seemed a little irrelevant, like it's different from women. I get that, and I honestly understand. I think, he probably didn't know what to really say. What do you say after that? I think it would have been more appropriate for him to just hold her for the rest of the night or, say thank you for sharing that or something. But I think when he started to speak about that, I felt like it was a moment, sad to say, for him to bring up his famous ex-girlfriend. I also felt like it was a moment for him to explain why he's a virgin and give an answer to a question that everybody has been asking. And I bought it. You know what I mean? When he was just like, I found somebody that I love, that I wanted to be intimate with, and I couldn't be intimate because she was dealing with something really deep. Listen, that got me. I was like, oh my gosh, what a good guy. You know what I mean? I think I would have been turned off if he also promoted his charity. You know what I mean? But I feel like when the conversation was over and I got the understanding of why he has remained a virgin, even when he was with somebody that he loved, I got it. It sold me. And you know what? Listen, I didn't think that they had a good connection either in the beginning, but at this date, it was just so intimate. That's what it was. The date was so intimate. I was just like, because it was a normal pamper date. And I was like, here we go. I was hella jealous. Let a dude take me on a shopping trip in Singapore. Girl, yes. But when we got to the dinner, I was like, ooh, something is happening here. And also, guys, remember this, that conversation with Miss North Kakalaki and Colton, that was probably edited. It was probably like 3 hours, and they cut up to get like the juicy parts. They probably talked about a lot of things because they sit there. The dates are like a full day. They start early in the morning. They take a break. Then they start filming again for dinner. So they only see each other for the day date, and then there's a break, like a lunch break or whatever, and then they do the whole evening date, and that normally lasts really long. Sometimes they come back the next day, depending on how far they've traveled for the date. So the day, let's see where this goes. Oh, Charles, I'm having with my connection. I was just like, we don't need it. We really don't need it. Like, how does that help me? And then the video is always at like a weird angle. It's like under his chin. Like he don't even know how to hold the damn camera. I don't need it. We don't need the vlogs. And I think they're trying to like catch up with the young people and start doing vlogging or whatever and try to add that into the show and probably add to their YouTube channel because they want to grow that a bit. We don't need the vlogs. Unless you're going to give us some tea with them damn vlogs behind the scenes or something like that. We don't need it. It doesn't help the story for me at all. It doesn't help. Hold on. Yeah, the date was really long. Who wouldn't want to go on a shopping spree in Singapore? Like, I was like, oh, y'all got money. But I will say this, they were real swift with that budget, because when no Kakalaki, when she was pulling out the clothes and showing the girls the shoes and everything, I was just like, that is nothing that you tried on. She only got one thing, and that was the first black dress, which was gorgeous. But everything else, that feather number, I wanted her to wear that feather dress. I hope they still got it for her. I really, really do, because that pink feather dress was gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then that bedazzled silver number, ciao. I wanted her to pull that out. Pull that out and show them girls. When she walked back and those girls were sitting there watching her with all them bags, girl, they were like, can we see? Yeah, amazing. I would have been that way too. Or I would have been extra excited, like I didn't care. And then I would probably go back to my room and cry. Like, did you guys see Tay Tay when she was watching and she was like, oh, okay, he took me bungee jumping and you shopping. I would have wanted that. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? But I think he just wanted to have a stronger connection with her. And I don't know why he took her bungee jumping. It didn't make sense to me. The beach date was cute. But I don't know how the bungee jumping made them closer. Is it because they both could have died? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. It didn't make sense to me. Okay, this is why I gotta close my comments. I gotta be quick with these, because there are some weirdos. Adele, you are sick. Get rid of these weirdos. Thank you, YouTube. Hide him. Ooh. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh, I opened up my I opened it up so I could see everybody. But yeah, this is getting weird. There is, whew, that was scary. That reminded me of the beginning of YouTube. When you get on, as soon as you post a video, a little makeup tutorial, and some guy is talking about how he wants to have sex with you and your baby. Oh God, what are you saying, Olivia B? I just feel like it'll come down to Kaylin or Hannah G. I find Hannah utterly lifeless and uninteresting. So I guess Kaylin is better, but she feels so manufactured. I think you get that from her because she's a pageant queen. And they're very sometimes robotic because they've been in it for such a long time. So they know how to answer questions. They know to give you the answer that you think is right. It really doesn't reveal. We might get an upset and get Cassie or Casey. Like, and it wouldn't be an issue with me. I think they would be perfect together. I think they both have career aspirations to be actors. So they would be a perfect fit, because it would be a couple who understands the business and who don't want to get married right away or have kids right away, because you really can't do that in the industry. Get to the point where you're known, and although you're away for 9 or 10 months, at least people still know of you, so they won't forget about you. You know how long Beyonce waited to have a kid? She was like, oh no, you're gonna remember me. Even when I'm pregnant, you're gonna have me on your mind. So I get that. I think that might be a better pick for him because of what he wants to do in his life, to have an entertainment wife who gets it. Because I don't think he just wants to be a star. I feel like if he's with somebody, he wants to be a power couple, because he loved being with Ali. He loved being with Ali. You know what? I have to watch JoJo's season. You guys comment about her a lot. That tells me that was a very interesting season. And whenever I'm talking about anybody, it's like, well, JoJo. So I got to watch that girl's season. Yes, Miss North Kakalaki, her date was so much better than Tay Tay's date. And I just think that that's because he's feeling her a bit more. He even said that he's not there with her yet. So it would make sense for him not to give her a shopping spree. You know what I mean? They're not at that level. But I was like, damn, what you not going to do is throw me off some little contraption that I don't even trust, and then take this girl shopping all over Singapore. Give me the one-on-one back home then. You know what I mean? Send me to the Gucci store. I'll be fine. Send me to Dapper Dan in Harlem. Okay. You know what? This is what I think happened, Gladys, because Gladys talked about Kaylin, Miss Norkakalaki, sneaking back to talk to Hannah. This is what I think when she apologized to her. I did feel like the apology was contrived. I don't think it was sincere, right? I think after her date with Colton, she realized she was probably a top pick. So what she was trying to do was clean up any mess. So any issue that she had with Hannah whatever, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, any beef she had with her, she was like, let me meet with you. Let's clean this up so that I don't have any more bumps along the road because I could go all the way. And the only thing that would hinder me is this little beef that they have. So I think she did that to clean it up. That's what she did. She was just like, oh, I got a shot with this dude. I don't want to be in no mess with nobody at the house. That's why she did it. The green dress was cute and the black dress, but I was just like, where is that feather dress? If she is holding that feather dress for the end, oh my gosh. Oh, hey, Kanisha. I'm glad I changed it too. It's more of us here, and that helped because a lot of you guys comment after, and it's better for us to talk about it while we're here together. So I'm glad that you are here to join us, Kanisha. Hold up. What TJ say? Does anyone notice that the only conversation they show of Hannah G is how she is nervous? They showed it night one and last night. I don't think that that's intentional. I think that's who she is. I think that she is very, even on her date with, wait, am I talking about the same Hannah? TJ, are we talking about crazy Hannah or are we talking about Skipper? Because I call the other Hannah Skipper because she looked like the Skipper doll. Which one are you talking about, TJ? If you're talking about, Cuckoo Hannah, who I love, I think that that's her personality. I think she's in her head all the time and she's always making something out of nothing. Even when they were on the date and she was trying to talk to Colton, I'm like, girl, you whispered his name. He wasn't ignoring you. He didn't hear you. She's like, oh, Colton, what do you think of this hat? Colton, oh, shucks. Speak his name. Colton, babe, come here. Let's talk. Do something. Oh, wait. I just thought about Anya talking about how she's this travel queen and she's been all around the world and she eats all kinds of food. And then she vomits in that trash can. And then the guy at the end is like, this show is so shady. They were playing the hell out of Anya. I like her though. Although I feel like Anya is a lot and she does the most. She's funny. Her and Hannah, I think they're the comic relief of the show. What's up, Serbia? Oh, Nika, after I do this, I'm doing a batch chat and we are definitely talking about Bibiana and Peter and Dean. And Dean is done with the franchise. So he is being hella messy. I also have to check out Nick V. I have to check out his YouTube as well because I heard that he's spilling all the tea. You know what? What is going on with the comments? Ooh. I'm gonna have to add a moderator. Hit me up in the comment section or on Twitter or Facebook. No, I'm on Facebook now. On Twitter or on Instagram if you would like to be a moderator of these comment section. Because what? These people are getting bold. Jesus, remove. Go back to Africa. I would love to. I would love to. No shade. I have one of my really good friends lives in South Africa. It's gorgeous. I can't afford the ticket. If you can pay for it, I'll take it. Anyway, what did you say, Victoria? Yeah, I saw that Access Hollywood interview. He was dead serious. He was done. I think he was just hurt from Leslie. I think that's what was happening there. You know, this CCC, it was strange the way Cassie was acting with Colton and like crying because he was going out with other girls. Because for me, I felt like it was too soon, but I think we're at the stage now where these girls are like falling for him. And it's just, I don't know. We all collectively feel like it's too soon, but they're in it. They're in it with him. And they are like crying, getting really jealous, especially with Cassie, though. I'm just like, have you guys had that much time for you to be so into him? Like, I know that Miss North Kakalaki has had time with him. But Cassie, I haven't even really seen them talk. And they do give off a brother and sister vibe, though. Maybe it's because they're so connected that we get that. I don't know. Like this season is very hard to call. I feel like with every other season, I felt like I knew who the person was gravitating to and who would be there in the end. And I was always right. This season, everything is so up in the air. Like I really can't, his connections, I really can't find out like what is real, what is, just for TV. Like I felt like I could call it. I knew that Lee was going to be messy on Rachel's season. I the only one I can really call out to be messy on this season is Demi. That's not enough. I felt like there would be more opportunists, but for some reason the girls are really like, not for some reason, but the girls are like really, really into him and it doesn't feel fake or forced. And then Colton is like not really connecting with anybody. Because when he says that he's connecting with somebody, I'm like, when did this happen? When did you talk to them? Like, what's going on? I don't know. I can't call this season at all. It's really, really weird. Yes, Victoria, they did. Oh, I wouldn't kiss my sister like that. And Colton was like, I don't know why I said that. I wouldn't know. Okay. Yes, Betty. She was definitely crying over those dresses. Wouldn't you? I would, especially if I was Tay-Tay, I would cry. I would be really heartbroken. Like you took her on a shopping spree and you took me bungee jumping. I would feel some sort of way. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh gosh. Hold on. I'm reporting a racist. Yes. All right. Sorry about that. I definitely need a moderator. I did not get this last time. Thank you, Susan. Oh. You guys really think he's attracted to Hannah G from that makeout session? I didn't see it. Thank you guys for reporting him. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you. Yes, Onika. I didn't even want to talk about that whole Jussie Smollett thing. That's crazy. But you know what? Listen, there are just people who are not well, which is why I was saying I was really concerned for Miss North Kakalaki because stuff like that. There are people who are not well who go after people and just try to harm them. So that was my concern for her. That and the fact that I felt like she revealed something to somebody who could potentially break her heart. And I just felt bad. But like, that is exactly what I'm talking about. So sad. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Yes, thank you. Y'all so great. Thank you so much. But let's get back to what we came here for. We're not going to let that demon distract us. Well, the girl, Victoria, this is why the girl who has never been kissed is still here. Because they want to capitalize on that and give us her first kiss on national TV. I would never want to do that. Because I think next week we're going to get a date with her and Colton, and she's going to try to get that first kiss. If I was Colton, I wouldn't do it. That is way too much pressure. Because then if she doesn't like it, she can do a whole press junket, and go on different shows or whatever and talk about how it really wasn't that great if she ultimately doesn't get picked. So I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I would send her home. I really, really would, because that's a lot of pressure. But then again, he's putting the women, in the same kind of space because they're probably going to be his first, one of the ladies here. So it's the same thing. Wait. Who is he always rubbing up on? Hannah G? Really? I've only seen them make out once. nuts. And it was that bed makeout session that looked like something you would do at 13. It was weird. It was like they were discovering bodies for the first time. I was like, what is happening here? Ah. That is going to be really awkward for Heather. I wouldn't do it. Colt, I would send her home, man, because that is a lot of pressure. It really, really is. It's not. Because she's going, listen, even in the previews, she's like sitting there looking at him, waiting for him to like kiss her. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. I wouldn't want that. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you. Wait, I gotta go back. Y'all think he's attracted to Skipper? I don't know. Well, okay, so this is the thing. Y'all think that there's a huge attraction between Colton and Skipper because the way he jumped on her on that bed, that was a little intense though. It was, but I was just like, something ain't right here. Something isn't clicking. So, somebody was forcing it. I don't know who was forcing it. I don't know if it was her. I don't know if it was Colton because she was kissing him and then she got aggressive. So then he got aggressive. So I don't know if it was to match each other's energy. I just didn't feel real to me. We will see. Who wants their first kiss televised? Nobody does. Nobody does. How awkward, but we're all going to tune in. We're all going to tune in. Oh, I love you guys too. Oh, guys, to be honest with you, I'm not worried about that. That is not something that phases me. I know who I am, okay? I know who I surround myself with. I know you guys are great. So I'm not worried about that, dude, please. People like that want to take down the light. We are the light. We're not going to let that darkness get us. Don't worry. I'm not fazed by that. Don't worry. Do not worry. Really? Wait, they're actually going to kiss Gladys? I didn't know that. Maybe I clicked off too soon. I think my DVR cut out too early because I didn't see that. I love y'all. You know what? I'm not a fan of like Demi. This is the thing. I'm not a fan of Demi's actions, right? I just know what she's there for. So I'm not saying that I can excuse it, but I know that she's the only one really kicking up dirt to make this an interesting season. Like she's doing her job. Demi is an actress, guys. She wants to be on TV. She's already done, you guys put me on to some movie that she did. She's trying to like get seen and she's using this as a way to get put on. So the producers can tell her whatever they want because she'll do it because she wants to be in the good graces of producers who will probably produce a movie or they're all in that same kind of circle. So she's basically fluffing up her resume. So I don't like what she's doing, especially I didn't like how she was coming after Tracy, who I felt was not, I'm not going to say mentally strong, but you could tell that the process was breaking her down. And I didn't like Demi continuing to pick at something concerning her that was something that she was really feeling terrible about. And that was being one of the oldest people there. And she picked at her for that, knowing that the girl was already breaking down about it. I don't like that. I didn't like how she was teasing Courtney at the end. It was very childish, but I couldn't ride for Courtney in the beginning because I thought she was wrong. There was no reason why she needed to come after Demi. She should have been going after Colton. Excuse me. You know what I mean? I know what she's doing and I don't fault her for it because if she wasn't doing that, we wouldn't have anything. Who would be messy? Hannah is not messy. She's just, you know what? I just thought about something. I remember at the end watching Hannah and Demi turns around and she says, I think she says something like sweet victory or something. And Hannah smiles and then she like puts her arm around her and they're like chilling together. Are they going to be a villain team? I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Crazy and messy. Let's do it. I just thought about that. I was like, why are you guys so close? Messy. Yeah, I don't see any spark. I don't see any spark with Hannah or Colton. Hannah G, Skipper. I don't see any spark with them at all. I don't see it. But I everybody's there for an opportunity, so why not? Oh, please. Can we not bring up Courtney anymore? I can't. Because I keep on thinking back to this. How old are you? Yeah. What? Yeah, really? Well, the maturity isn't there because I'm classy. I won't do this because I'm classy. You're passive aggressive. That's what you are. That's what you are. Oh, she got on my nerves. It's just like, girl, the girls are in there competing for his attention as well. They're like forcing her to go speak to Colton. Why did you come? Why, if you're not going to do that, why did you come? I'm not going to compete for his affection. That's the name of the show. Like, this is what you're supposed to do. How are you not going to do it? How do you think that he's organically just going to walk up to you? This isn't an organic situation. This is a contrived TV show. You got to play the game and then get mad at the one girl doing it the most. Never hate on the chick who's in front of you. Figure out what she's doing and then get in front of her. Oh no, Demi won't win. Demi is not even going to make it to the fantasy suites. She's probably going to get cut right before and is going to have like a huge scene where she cusses out everybody. She cusses out Colton and the other girls. And then Colton is like, yeah, that's why I cut her, because I knew her heart wasn't good. Like, she's going to be the villain. So that's why I'm not mad at her, because she's going to get the villain edit and then she's going to work the reality TV show market. You'll see her on some television series, and then she'll probably be on Young and Zant Fixing My Life about how reality TV destroyed my life. And then the next thing you know, she's in a Hallmark movie. I'm telling you guys, this is how you play the game. If I didn't respect the craft of acting, if I didn't love it and respect it enough, I would have did reality TV. You know what I mean? Like, I would have done the whole thing. I would have went on The Bachelor acting like I love somebody and get my Instagram followers up and then be like, it wasn't real or whatever. I would have played the whole game. But I just love what I do too much, and I love the craft of it, and I just can't pervert it with that. Not saying that anything is wrong with reality TV, but there's something very contrived about how some people go about becoming an actor, and a lot of times it really isn't respected. So, I mean, if I didn't care, I would have done it. I would have done it because it's a quick way to get people to notice you. It's a quick way to get in front of casting directors because you have people who know who you are. You know what I mean? So that's what she's doing. That is exactly what she's doing. She's probably going to be on MTV next. Oh, that X on the Beach or Temptation Island. I'm telling you, Demi is going to work the reality TV show market till it works for her. Can't hate. Secure the bag. That firework kiss, I'm not ready for that. It's going to be so awkward. So awkward. Yes, Demi was hired to be the villain, guys. So you don't need to not like her as a person. Just don't like the acting that she's doing. That's what's happening. She was hired to be the villain. There's no other villain. She won't get cut. She will not get cut until they don't need the villain anymore. She's going to get cut right before the fantasy suites, because after that, it's just going to be all lovey-dovey. You know what I mean? All heaven and roses and doves. Yes. Can we also talk about how, even though Demi was messy, she tried to, I love how she comes at these girls, then she lifts them up. She was just like, Courtney, go talk to him. You're in your head. Get out of your head. You're better than that. That's what she was doing. And I felt her when she said, I have been encouraging Courtney all night. I'm tired. And I got it because I was tired and I had not been there the whole time. Guys, their dates last forever because it's not just a regular date. They're filming confessionals. So while everybody is filming an individual confessional, you are sitting there with a glass of wine, just waiting for them to finish. And confessionals take a very long time because the casting director is trying to get you, the producer is trying to get you to say something interesting or shady. And that's like 13 girls or 15 girls or whatever that you got to get through. That's one portion of the date. Then they have to individually film each girl spending time with Colton from several different angles. So we're filming one portion of the date where we're talking, right? Then you got to stop because the camera got to reset and you got to flip it this way. Then you got to have another portion of the date. Then you got to stop because the camera got to reset and come this way. Then you're still having more of the date. Then you got to stop because the camera got to reset and hair and makeup has to come in and make sure your hair is the same way it was on this angle, on this angle, on this angle, on this angle. You know what I mean? And that takes a very long time. When I went and shot Fresh Off the Boat, I had like 7 lines in that show. I was there half the damn day for 7 lines. The majority of my time I was in my trailer, just, doing videos, having a good time. But you know what I mean? Like, I didn't film until later in the day, and my call time was like 10 a.m., guys. It's a long shoot. So could you imagine doing that for 15 people or 13 people, however? They're there for a very long time. Remember the rose ceremony, the day 1, when the girls were getting cut and the sun was rising, they're there forever. The dates are long. So I can see connections happening and things like that, but I get it. Hold on, I'm trying to catch your comments. She did. Definitely, Demi is definitely the villain, but she's also going to make something out of herself with this sister kissing. Oh, wait, I just missed something. These comments are going so fast. Princess Ray said that somebody just said in the chat that the producers told Courtney to wait because Colton was going to come get her. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, so they set that girl up. They set that girl up. That's why she was reacting like that, because it got on my nerves. I'm like, go talk to him. They said that they're messy, Unreal. Watch Unreal, y'all. Y'all will understand this show. Yeah, Demi is, but this is the thing with Demi. I don't think she's never not working. I think Demi realizes when she goes too far, so she makes sure that she cleans that up. That's what she did with Tracy. When Tracy started crying and falling apart, she was just like, I can't be the one that made that girl cry. So I got to go up there and fix it, because she's never not working. This girl is working on something bigger. She's not working on getting Colton's heart. She's working on winning America's heart so that she can continue to work. That's what it is. The girl got a plan. It is not her fault that Courtney sat there. It's the producer's fault. I hope, oh my gosh, Courtney. We're probably never going to find out what happened, because I don't even think that on the reunion that she's going to be like, oh, the producers told me I couldn't talk to Colton. We're probably going to have to wait for her to do Paradise and then Winter Games and then be done with the franchise and then tell us everything that happened. We're probably going to wait for her to get to the place where Dean is now to tell us the true tea. But if the producers made her wait, which I'm not shocked by, but that's still low, because that girl was broken. She was really broken. Oh, no way, Victoria. The season cannot take a year to shoot. When did they announce that they were? No, it's a half a year, because I knew that they announced that they were shooting like midsummer. Midsummer, ain't no way. But the whole process does take a year. For the show was a year, definitely. The king and all of that, that's the whole process. Oh, that's what she said. You're right. You're right, Victoria. It is a very long process, a year long. Hold on. I'm trying to get your comments. Y'all, I think Courtney felt stupid waiting to talk to Colton all night, so she had to place the blame on Demi. Yes, she did, Amber. She probably felt like she was getting played. She felt like an idiot, and she got mad at Demi, the one person who was doing what she should have been doing. But why? Why? If the producers made you stay there, why not say something to the producers? I don't know. And then when she got time to talk to Colton, she's just like, I don't want you to think that I'm this person that I'm not. And I'm like, girl, I don't get it. This is the thing, right? Even if the producers told her, I'm sorry, my hair is getting hot. Even if the producers told her to sit there and wait, she still had like 4 weeks with this guy. 4 weeks. You didn't try to talk to him at all? Do they keep the Bachelor away from the women the whole time? And do they only bring them together when filming? Because I've heard of people finding a way. You can find a way around production. So I don't know. I don't know. If that is true, the producers are horrible, Amber. Oh gosh, but she's never going to tell us. If she wants to stay in Bachelor Nation, she won't tell us that she was played. She won't say other producers said I couldn't go see him. I don't think that's going to happen. Well, TJ, she does. If they tell her to sit somewhere and wait, especially if you're new to this, you're going to sit there and wait and think that Colton is going to come talk to you. But it was dumb. It was dumb to think that. I'm like, when has he ever went and talked to anybody? All the women go up to him. That's the show. I don't know. That's confusing to me. It's, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's something that I can believe. Like, I guess we're thinking about ourselves. Like, would you sit there? I've done that. I've done that on shows before. Like when I first started out, if